Clashes between protesters and with riot police escalated overnight at UCLA and Columbia University. And a new NPR poll shows Americans have diverging views on what their top concerns are heading into the election season. Good morning. I'm Windsor Johnston with NPR News, and here are today's top stories. Riot police are on the campus of UCLA this morning, where clashes broke out overnight between students over the war in Gaza. Videos on social media showed people using poles and sticks to attack wooden boards being held up as a makeshift barricade to protect pro-Palestinian demonstrators. In New York City, police used riot gear, an armored vehicle, and pepper spray to clear two pro-Palestinian student encampments last night. NPR's Brian Mann reports authorities also zip-tied students and took them away in buses.
Student protesters were defiant at first, but then police swept in using an armored vehicle to force their way into Hamilton Hall, the occupied building on campus. The crowd fell back in fear. One student, who declined to give her name because of fear of punishment from Columbia University, said she was shocked by the police action.
Myself and many other students have just felt horror seeing the swiftness with which the NYPD came and deployed themselves onto our campus.
Police also detained a large number of students outside a protest encampment at the City College of New York. It's not yet clear how many students were arrested or what charges they might face. Brian Mann, NPR News, New York.
Secretary of State Antony Blinken is meeting with officials in Israel today. Speaking in Tel Aviv, Blinken stressed the importance of establishing a ceasefire between Israel and Hamas.
We will not rest until everyone, man, woman, soldier, civilian, young, old, is back home.
With parts of Gaza on the brink of famine, Blinken also pushed Israel to allow additional deliveries of aid into the region. A new NPR PBS NewsHour Marist poll finds divergent views on what concerns Americans the most about the future of the country. NPR's Domenico Montanaro says the latest data comes 6 months before voters head to the polls.
Fear of a rise in fascism and extremism topped the list of concerns for the almost 1,200 respondents in the survey, but that was mostly driven by Democrats. Nearly half of Democrats picked it as their top choice. Nothing else came close. For Republicans, it was a lack of values and becoming weak as a nation. People also have very different beliefs in what values to impart to their children. Democrats say teach them to treat others as they would want to be treated, that education is the key to success, and be happy and follow your dreams. Republicans say it's most important that kids are taught to have faith in God and that hard work and discipline pay off. Domenico Montanaro, NPR News, Washington.
This is NPR News in Washington.